What is up, you guys? Brooke here. Okay, so today's video is going to be a wee bit different than I normally do because normally I talk about writing. And today I'm going to do some reading a book that just recently came out. And this is a book by my friend and author tuber Natalia Leigh. And this book, if you can give a guess, it is Pistol Daisy. And Natalia was excited to give me a book of hers, an advanced reader's copy, and I had said that I wanted an advanced reader's copy on my ebook because I enjoy reading ebooks. I had said that I wanted to do an ARC on my e-reader. I asked for an ARC to go on my Kindle so that way I can go ahead and start reading it and get a review for her out there. But that did not happen, and I still don't know why. Natalia doesn't know why either. We kept trying to follow the rules and the guidelines for how to get her book that is not published yet onto my e-reader. And so we were following the rules diligently, following the things, and we also took pictures of like what all everything looked like behind the scenes, like on the Amazon Kindle settings or whatever. We tried to like take pictures to show like what we were looking at to see if the other knew what to do. And we were doing everything right. We are still so confused as to why I couldn't get Pistol Daisy on my e-reader. So yeah, we just kind of gave up. We kind of gave up doing an ARC, or for me to do an ARC review for Pistol Daisy because there was no way of it happening. But you know what I can do? I can talk about it here on my channel. I thought that would kind of maybe make up for not being able to do an ARC review. So because I wasn't able to do a review sooner for her, I was like, let's just, make it a topic of conversation for a video idea. And it's actually gonna be really fun and exciting for this vlog because I had actually pretty much already read Pistol Daisy. I was a beta reader for her and I very much enjoyed her book. And I figured, okay, so it'll be really interesting for a reading vlog to read a book that I've pretty much already read, but I've read different scenes of or different versions of, and now I get to see what the final product looks like. But I won't be spoiling anything for people because I am not about that spoiler life. I'm just gonna go ahead and get started with the reading today, and I'm actually not gonna read it here in my office. I'm gonna read it in my new chair in my living room. So, okay, so let's get going. Let me take you over to the chair. It's kind of fun because you all have still yet to see my new apartment. I still have not posted an apartment tour. It is coming in the future. I just don't have all my furniture yet. So eventually I will post a video of my new place, but for now, you will just get to see this little corner. I actually just got this chair. I don't know if I had said that earlier, but I just got this chair. It's also a recliner and it does this. But lately I've been trying to bring over my desk right here just to place stuff on, like drinks or food, because why not? It has wheels, I can move it all around. But anyway, I have been rambling on forever, so I say let's get going with the reading of Pistol Daisy. This needs to pop off. There we go. All right, so Pistol Daisy, can you see, is downloading now. So chapter 1 here. Let's kick on back. Recline. Recline. There we go, I'm reclined now. I am kicked on back and ready to read here. Okay, so let me inform you all now of where I'm at in Pistol Daisy. I'm at 24% and I am about to start chapter 5. And I'm going to adjust my camera because I feel like it's off. But man, oh man, so I like I said, I've read this before. I've read this during the beta reading process of Pistol Daisy stuff for Natalia. And man, she's changed a lot. And I knew that she had changed a lot because she had said how she had added a lot more meat to the story and had added more, just more like background info, or she had changed up some different scenarios. And I mean, I can already tell a difference within the first 4 chapters. I really enjoyed reading Pistol Daisy the first time around, but reading it a second time around, it's a really whole new experience so far. And it's very interesting because I am already able to tell the new characters she's added in. Like 2 characters that I feel like have become a part of this that I don't remember reading about. Without giving anything away, there was someone in the beginning of the book that I was like, oh, I think she added this because I don't remember this at all. Which I do think her adding this character does add more new adultness to this book, which I believe she is categorizing this as not so much a YA, but more so new adults. Correct me if I'm wrong. New adult plus also Western fiction and historical fiction stuff for sure. And one of the reasons why I really fell in love with reading or beta reading for Pistol Daisy was because you really feel like you're there. I don't know how Natalia does it and how she's able to keep it up, but how the reading of it goes, everything is so Western. The lingo is so Western. What's a phrase from here I can pull to describe how Western the lingo is? Here's an example. Here's the lingo that's so Western to me that I love. I just love this. And you want to do what? Court me proper? Court me proper. I love it. I want to say that to the next guy I'm talking to. Within the first 4 chapters of reading this, I already feel like I have seen quite a bit of change. It's not a whole lot of change, but there are different directions that she goes in with certain scenes that end and result the same way. The results are all the same, but the getting there is different. And I feel like those changes really have enhanced the story a bunch. I really enjoyed the first go around of reading Pistol Daisy the first time, but the second time with the new changes, I'm really enjoying it. So anyway, so that's my update for now. I'm going to continue reading. Right now, what time is it? It's 9:20 at night. But anyway, you will see a new update of the reading from me here in a bit, pretty much in a second. It's a new day, folks, and it's time to talk about what I've been reading from Pistol Daisy. I have actually been reading off camera because, you know, it's kind of boring to show me reading an ebook where I do literally nothing besides move my thumb. I feel like that's content you can just skip over. So I have been reading and I'm actually halfway through the book now. I had seen that I was 51% all the way through right now. So yeah, I've gotten a little bit more into this book since the last time you all saw me. And whenever I'm comparing it with my beta reading days versus like nowadays of me reading it, not too much within after chapter 5-ish to where I'm at now. Not anything has really significantly changed story plot wise. Everything is about the way I remembered it to be, but can I just say, I feel like Natalia has some just good sentence choices. Like her words she uses are good. It's the types of inner dialogue that Daisy will have. Can I just say Daisy's like a badass? Because I just really enjoy her badassery. The part where I am at now though, she is in kind of peril. So that's a bummer. And I'm sad that I had stopped at that part in the book. The only reason why I had stopped at that part in the book was because my Kindle died. You guys are probably like, yeah, Brooke, that's why like physical books are better. They never die. So let me go see how much more is charged of my Kindle because I'm ready to read now with you all. Okay, my Kindle is back with me now, so I'm ready to read this baby. So kicking it back, back and reading. So I'm right now reading and it was really funny because, oh, I almost spilled my tea. There was a really funny part where Daisy was agreeing to something where the man spits in his hand, reaches out to shake Daisy's. Before Daisy shakes it, she spits in her own hand and shakes his like it's like a pact. They make an agreement and they do that by shaking hands with spit. And if this whole book, which is, of course, you know, back in the old Western days, if the book's Western days doesn't show you that this is a different time period, then the spit in the handshakes are definitely going to be showing you that this is a different time because we're definitely not in 2020 anymore. It's a new dawn, it's a new day, it's a new part of the book. Yeah. Okay, so things have started to change and heat up a little bit within Pistol Daisy. Last time I kind of had talked to you all, I had been halfway into the book, and besides the very beginning, I was saying how there were no changes from whenever I was beta reading for Pistol Daisy. Last time I had talked to you all, I had pretty much had stated that I was, of course, loving Pistol Daisy, but that the beginning of the book was different than whenever I had beta read the book last year or so. So there were changes at the beginning, but after the beginning happened, everything started to be kind of similar, not too many changes really that I could detect. So I was, of course, still enjoying it, but I hadn't seen really any changes. And I knew that Natalia said that she had changed the book a lot. And now that I am 80% through the book, there are some changes. There are still characters that are still in the book, but there are characters that have a whole lot more going on now. And so it's so interesting to have beta read this and to now see the final result of how everything went and turned out, and to know like, hey, this has significantly, could not say that word, significantly changed. Everything in this one part of the book has really just taken a turn for certain characters' motives or what their story arcs or plans or things are happening in the book, kind of. Things are starting to unravel now and everything is starting to kind of come together more. There were like things in the beta reading part of the book last time where not everything was kind of weaved in together, and now things are weaving like a spider web, and in a good way. I don't like spiders, but this is a good spider web. So yes, I am definitely enjoying what is happening right now in Pistol Daisy, and I'm wanting to finish the book today. This is a very short book. I think there's like under 200 pages or so, and every time that I've picked this up to read, it's been just in the span of just like a few days, like maybe 3 days, I've picked up to read this, and I am enjoying it and I am flying through it. And I was doing that, of course, I'm just gonna keep referencing the time of when I was beta reading, but I had flown through the book last time, but this is a lot more of a different way about going about things now. And it is making me more like I have to turn the page, or in this case, I have to touch my finger on the screen. I'm just really excited to see how Natalia is gonna wrap this up. I'm excited to see how this new ending is going to go down, because I knew that she said the ending was going to be different in the final version. And yeah, I can definitely tell there's more of a different scenario that will go down from whenever I had beta read it a year ago. So yeah, let me go finish this and we'll talk about it. Okay, so I finally finished Pistol Daisy. Oh my gosh, I just loved how it all wrapped up. That was just a really fun, good read that was also dark in places, which is always my type of read. Dark and gloomy, but fun at the same time. I had forgotten to mention that the entire time that I was reading Pistol Daisy, I was listening to you can see my light. I was listening to Red Dead Redemption on my Kindle as I was reading, because I do know that Natalia had a lot of inspiration from the Red Dead Redemption games. So that was really fun to pair with all of the Pistol Daisy excitement going on. It definitely got me into the Western vibes. So if you needed something to listen to while you read Pistol Daisy, I recommend Red Dead Redemption. And I just also recommend in general reading Pistol Daisy, because it was a whole lot of fun, perfect summer read. I mean, you could technically read it during any season, really, but I just really enjoyed it. Wow, the end was very different than what I had remembered. I could see certain things that were from the past beta reading round. There were things that were still there that were present that I was like, oh, that is from last time, but she went in this direction here. The climax was definitely more impactful for me this go around. I liked the last climax, but this one, everything was just more like go, 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 and it was just more fun that way. Once again, the other version was greatly fun still too. I really enjoyed the differences though with this one. This was just a really good, solid summer Western read. The choice of words or sentences to use, especially during this Western time frame, was perfect. It definitely made me feel like I was in that time period and that area of that time period. Actually, since I have been reading this book, I have found myself becoming a little bit more Okie. I do sometimes have an Okie accent here and there, or I'll say Okie things like y'all, or I'm fixin' to go do this, and more of that was brought out in me the more I was reading Pistol Daisy. So this will make you more Western hick-ish, because that is how Daisy thinks and that is how you read. You become a little bit more hick, and it's fun. If I had to rate Pistol Daisy out of 5 stars from the beta reading rounds, I would have given Pistol Daisy maybe a 4.25, if that is a scale on the stars. A 4.25 stars out of 5 stars for the beta reading, and actually I really enjoyed this. So I would give this like maybe a 4.8 stars. I would say that. That doesn't make any sense, but on Goodreads and Amazon, I'm gonna rate it 5 stars because it's well worth the stars and it's well worth the read. So that's it. This was my reading vlog for Pistol Daisy. Let me know if you have read Pistol Daisy or if you're fixin' to read Pistol Daisy soon. And if you liked this video, feel free to give me a big thumbs up below. I'd really appreciate it. And also don't forget to subscribe because I post writing related content every week here. And thank you all so much for stopping by today, and I will see you next time. Bye!